Hey everyone, it's October 11th, and that means that if today's your birthday, you share with mass murderer James Oliver Huberty, perpetrator of the McDonald's massacre in Greater San Diego, who killed 21 victims on one day in 1984. And that is him right up there. Born in 1942, Huberty grew up in Canton, Ohio, home to the NFL Hall of Fame, but he never played football due to contracting polio at age 3. Despite getting better as he got older, he suffered difficulty walking for his entire life. He received an embalming license from the Pittsburgh Institute of Mortuary Science, and while in school, he met the woman who would become his bride. They married in 1965 and had 2 daughters while Huberty worked as an undertaker in Ohio. His wife was known for violent outbursts and even instructed their daughter to physically assault one of her classmates before threatening the girl's mother with a pistol. She was arrested, but the gun was left with the family, which was used by Huberty to shoot his own dog when neighbors complained it had damaged their car. His wife would give him tarot card readings with a pleasant future to calm him down when he would go off on the handle. He found work as a welder, but after a motorcycle accident left Huberty with a twitch in his right arm, he was unable to work. In 1984, the family went to Tijuana for vacation and decided to move to San Ysidro, just across the border from Mexico. He found work as a security guard, but the change in location didn't do anything to solve the obvious mental health issues Huberty suffered from. In July of 1984, he called a mental health clinic to seek help, but since he didn't say there was an emergency, his call wasn't returned immediately. The next day, he took his family to the San Diego Zoo, then drove home and told his wife he was going hunting for humans, and that society had its chance. By this time, he had acquired an Uzi semi-automatic, a shotgun, and a pistol, and he drove to McDonald's half a block away where 45 customers and several employees were present. He arrived at 3:56 p.m., and as soon as he entered the restaurant, he began shooting everyone in sight. Huberty didn't spare anyone from his wrath, no matter how old or young, with victims ranging in age from 9 to 74. New patrons continued to arrive at the restaurant, only to be greeted with a hail of gunfire as Huberty strolled into the parking lot and shot them in their vehicles. Even a group of 11-year-old boys riding their bikes to McDonald's to buy sundaes were shot. The first call to the police came at 4 p.m., but police had a mix-up and initially responded to a different McDonald's 2 miles away. They rerouted to the correct location and engaged in a standoff with Huberty about 10 minutes later. Much like in Uvalde, they stayed outside while victims screamed out, begging for help. It wasn't until 5:17 p.m., 81 minutes after the rampage started, that a SWAT officer arrived and took a shot at Huberty, hitting him in the heart. All told, Huberty had expended 257 rounds of ammunition, largely from the Uzi. 21 victims were killed and another 19 were seriously wounded. After the incident, the McDonald's was demolished and an expansion to Southwestern Community College was built with a memorial to the victims included in the construction. Huberty's widow sued McDonald's and his former employer for $7.88 million in 1986, claiming that eating their food combined with being around toxic metals caused them to commit the murders. Her suit was dismissed in 1987 and she died of cancer in 2003. If this is your birthday, hope you have a great day. If you know someone whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to James Oliver Huberty, I say, happy birthday, you bastard.